Hi there, my name is Sally. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, How I Got There, from cult survivor to writer. Make sure you subscribe because I plan to do weekly updates, and I'm going to keep these videos short because I know time is important, and I want to just give you short little tidbits each week to help you get through your week. But I do need to explain a little bit about why I'm here, how I got here, and why my message is important. So I grew up, like the name of my YouTube channel says, in a cult. And it was a very well-known doomsday cult called the Jehovah's Witnesses. And I know a lot of people are gonna try and debate me on that, but it is a cult, and it is filled with mental, physical, and sexual abuse, as well as emotional. The followers are led to believe that they have the one and only true religion, and that Jehovah is going to destroy the earth any day now when Armageddon comes. And only Jehovah's true followers are going to survive. And you know, actually, people who are in the Jehovah's Witnesses, they are never 100% sure if they're going to survive Armageddon. So I'm going to give you a little bit more each week about this cult, and then it's going to give you some aha moments into how I got to where I am and why I am the way I am and why I'm giving back. But I do want to say that one of the biggest things is that I'm a writer, and I did write a book. I did have an agent for a little bit, and then no agent, and now I'm back looking for an agent. But my book is up on Wattpad right now, and I have a link down that in my bio, and it's called The Truth is a Lie, and it's free right now to read. And I ask that you go over to Wattpad, click on my profile, follow me over there, and then read some of the book, and you can make comments in the book, which is really cool, over on Wattpad, and other people who read it can see your comments as well as myself. But I need followers over there as well, because I don't get paid for this book until I get a certain number of followers. So I appreciate that if you do that. So I want to talk about a little bit more about this cult and why I'm doing this channel. First of all, I want to give back. My road to get to where I am today as a writer was long, and I wandered a lot on all these different paths. And then I finally got on the right path, and it's been uphill all the way. Although I will quote a friend of mine who says, make sure you dance up the mountain. So I have been dancing up the mountain, and that's the part of me wants to give back to others. So I came out of this cult at age 16, clueless about the world around me. Every thought and action that I had was decided for me by someone else prior to being 16. And when I started becoming my own person and realizing there was more to life than Jehovah, who I knew was a lie, and I was deemed to be trouble because I was wearing a low-cut shirt, or I wanted to watch a certain movie. It was just little things. And then I could see around me the abuse, men who were abusing their children and their wives, women who were, told sexual abuse was okay. It just started to leave a bad taste in my mouth. And so I was able to leave at age 16. Well, really, I was kicked out of the house, but that's another story for another time. And as a child, I had been very creative, painting, drawing, writing, but that was all taken away from me because I was told that Jehovah would kill me because I wasn't focusing on him. And there was other obstacles in my way growing up as well. I had ADD, I am dyslexic, and I needed glasses really bad. And nobody knew until the 4th grade that I needed glasses. My vision was so bad that I didn't know that trees had individual leaves. I thought they were just blobs. And I had teachers tell my mom that I was dumb and stupid and I was holding the class back. So now imagine me at age 16, leaving a cult, not knowing anything about the world, not knowing about healthy friendships, healthy relationships, not understanding that I was not dumb. I had all these voices in my head talking myself down and talking bad about myself. And we do that all the time. We do that all the time to ourselves, and we have to stop it. That's something that I'm going to talk about too, but not today. But the reason I'm really here is I'm a writer, like I said, and I want to help not just writers succeed at their dreams, anybody who's creative. If you're trying to start a small business, I've started too, and I've worked at the advertising industry for years, and I've picked up a lot of knowledge along the way and a lot of bumps on my path, and I just want to share it. I did not pick up any production techniques, so again, I'm sorry for that, but I have a sense of humor, and so I hope you can see that I am positive, and I want to help you. I positively want to help you. So how I got here again is I didn't even start writing until I was 45. I was so discouraged as a child that that spark had been killed in me. And it wasn't until someone, I worked with a dear friend, Kara, if you're watching, said to me, "Sally, why aren't you writing? You are so creative." And, that sparked something in my head. And that little possibility that I never saw just suddenly became possible. I started just writing. I got a notebook and I started just writing little short stories. I did little prompts, and I had no idea what I was going to do, but I knew that if I needed to write, so I did. At first I was going to write for adults, and I started writing some short stories here and there. And then I found my calling, and it was writing for children. Now, children's writing goes from babies all the way up to age 18. When I finally decided what my dream was, I soaked up everything I could about it. I went to workshops, I went to seminars and classes. I read. I joined critique groups, and I listened to podcasts. And by the way, if you're a writer, one of the best podcasts right now is called The Shit No One Tells You About Writing. Wonderful podcast, so I recommend it. But most of all, the thing about writing and any creative, there's a lot of rejection in that world, and you have to have thick skin. And there's a few times where I actually decided I was going to stop writing, but I didn't. I kept on going. So that is something that I want to talk about with you moving forward. We're going to talk about when you want to give up, when you need to change your path, when you need help, what you need to do. So I have a website that I'm putting together. It's called www.sally, S-A-L-L-Y, lots, L-O-T-Z.com. It's down below. Click on that. It's more of my story about how I got to where I am, and it's links to all my writing, and it's soon going to have, a page where you can purchase writing critiques, where I will help you with your query letters, which if you're a writer, you understand what that is. If you need a mentor for business or for writing, I'm going to have some programs there for you. But mostly I just want to thank you for stopping by. And my next video, I'm going to read an excerpt from my book, The Truth is a Lie. And please come back. And I hope I didn't scare you away with all my doomsday cult stuff. So have a wonderful day. And remember, do not be pushed by your problems. Be led by your dreams. Thank you.